Bum ba da ba da da da. It's I love it so much. Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you how I transformed my old man chair that I got from the op shop maybe 2 or 3 years ago. I got it for $40 and this is what it looked like, and I'm going to show you how I transformed that into my ultimate glam chair, which I've got right here, and I am obsessed with it. It turned out so pretty. I wasn't quite sure how it was going to turn out when I started, but I love it so much. So one of the main reasons I wanted to keep this chair instead of buying a new chair is because it is the world's comfiest chair. It is ridiculously comfortable and the cats are honestly just obsessed with it. So that is why I didn't want to just buy a new chair, and because it's a lot cheaper and it's kind of fun to redo a chair when you know you actually like it and it is comfortable. And I do like the style of the chair, how it's quite long as well. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram because I do post updates on that. If you go to my Instagram highlight story, you'll see step by step of all the decisions I made whilst putting this chair together. So if you want to see exactly how I changed this into this, I will show you guys right now. So this chair is now Eevee approved. Oh, cute little toe beans. So step number 1 was taking the old pillowcases off and everything, and also sanding down the old chair. I did take the side bits off, but I didn't film this part because it was very difficult to get them off. But you just want to sand it all down so you've got a nice base to work with, and I put a base layer of white paint on. So all we've done at the moment is just sanded it off, and then we put our base coat on, which is right here, and this is just the white paint. So we've just got that all over the chair like so, and we're just waiting for that to dry, and hopefully it doesn't rain before it dries. Okay, so this is the arm pad here. This was the hardest thing to take off because it was stapled on and it has left little marks. So over here you can kind of see the little indents where it was all stapled in, but we've just kind of put the base coat of paint in there, and hopefully that fills it in a little bit so it's less noticeable. Okay, so this is the cushion, and it's been recovered in this beautiful kind of silvery grey fabric. It's like a velvety fabric. It's really soft. So it's just been recovered. The same filling is used inside of it as it was the original one. So it's the same size and shape. And now I'm just choosing the buttons to go on it. The original had like really plain kind of brown buttons, and I'm thinking of using these ones here, which are like a light kind of vintage soft gold. Like they're not a yellow gold, but they've got these multi-colored sparkles on them, so they're really pretty. So these were the other option of the buttons we were going to go for, and they're super pretty and sparkly, but when they're on the like silver grey background, they blended in too much, and even though the light is making them super sparkly at the moment, they just looked like they blended in too much, whereas these ones, when they're placed on the material, they just stand out that little bit more, if you can kind of see. Either way, they're both beautiful because they're both super sparkly. Okay, so at the moment, we're just putting the buttons on, and we decided on these ones here because they just stood out a little bit more against the silver, and they look so beautiful. So we've got them. All we've done is got white thread, and I've put the thread through a bit of wax, and this makes it a lot stronger so it's not going to snap on you. So you just like weave it through and pull it, and it'll just make the thread stronger. All we've done is use this needle right here. Usually you'd use a lot bigger needle to get through the side of this because it is quite thick, except this was the only needle we could find, so we're just making it work. So we've first put a marker of thread where we want it, right here, and then we'll go through and we'll stitch it to make the indents, so it pulls it in like that, and then we attach the button to it. Oh, they just look so beautiful. So this is them when they're all stitched on. It will loosen once like you put it on the chair and someone sits, it'll loosen the stitches a little bit. But how beautiful is that? Yes. So this is the 4th coat of paint. I'm about to start painting right now. This is what it's looking like. It's nearly completely solid white, but it is just a little bit patchy in some areas, so I'm going to do another coat, let that dry, and then that should be finished with the painting. Okay, so this is the final coat. It's really hard for me to see because it's all in direct sunlight and the white is quite blinding, but it's all done and it's nice and smooth. It doesn't look patchy. Even though most of this is going to be covered, I still want it to look really put together. I did get a bit of paint on the seat itself, but that's okay because it's all going to be covered. So any parts that you actually see, I wanted to paint white. So even when it's got the pillows on, it'll be all nice. So I might give it a couple of hours to dry. It really shouldn't take too long to dry today because it is quite hot. So the paint's all dry and I just put the cushions on it, and this is the final look. It is so pretty. I'm obsessed with these sparkly buttons, but I love that it doesn't take too much away from the fabric and stuff. I'm so happy with how it turns out. It looks 100 times better than the original. And wait, are you scratching on it, Peach? You are not allowed to scratch on it. Is not a scratching pole, no. Okay, so this is it now in my room with the throws and everything. So when I went and bought the fabric, I also bought this throw, and this is from Spotlight. It is super soft. It is such a pretty shade of pink, like it's almost like a white pink, and then you like push it the other way and it's like a blush pink underneath. So it's a different color on the other side. I thought this would tie in really nicely. I've also placed this beautiful sequined pillow on it, and it's so pretty. Like as soon as you get the light on it, it's just so sparkly. So this is what it looks like. I'm not the best at putting throws on chairs. I feel like there's a certain art to it, and I am yet to figure that all out. But this is the final look, and it ties in really beautifully with my new rug that's on the ground. So this is just the quickest glance of this room so far. That is the back of my mirror there. It's not a brown mirror. It's actually really pretty and white on this side. But this is just a quick glance. I've still got to redo the setup of this room, but this is just to show you that like it all does tie. I've got a lot of white and I've got little tiny hints of pink. Like I've got my headband, I've got the rose gold, like little bits of pink throughout. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick tutorial. It's a little bit different. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know if you want more of these kind of videos. Don't forget to like it and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!